Thanks for that. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Gobert with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Inside. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell up top. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Crowder. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Stolen by Ayton. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. Jacks up a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Paul passes to Crowder. Bridges with it. Pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Booker against Mitchell. Left side Booker. Over Mitchell. Out to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Three-pointer Bridges. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovic. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Booker to the middle and stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. Here he goes. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old school pass-first mindset.
Paul against Conley. Paul drives in. Pass to Ayton. Launches it. Utah with the rebound. 3 on 3. Here's Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The assist.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Utah trailing here. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Fires from 14. They get it back.
Great anticipation on the tip there. He was ready to make that play.
The Suns have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Aiden gets a double team. Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Booker, good.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at center. Really left him alone that time. O'Neal's got 5 points.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Back to Paul. To the inside. And Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
The Jazz shooting around 50% of the game so far. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Mitchell's shot is good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Paul against Conley. Up top, Aiden. Booker, the pass to Aiden. Paul against Conley. Tries it from 19. Paul can't get it to go. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Over Aiden. Stolen by Bridges. It's tipped. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Blocked. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. The 3 from Mitchell. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Paul against Conley. And it's Paul off the drive. Bridges passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. Now Paul. He's guarded by Conley. 4 on the clock. Paul, shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Drives to the hoop. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Mitchell. Bogdanovich has got 8 points. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Bridges passes to Paul.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 26 left in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson to halt the run. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson passes to Gay. Clarkson with the ball. Three-pointer. Hauled in by McGee. Now here's Johnson. Here's Kaminsky. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Clarkson. And here's Whiteside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Whiteside's experimented a bit with his free throw shooting throughout his career, even trying jump shots from the free throw line, so still trying to find the magic recipe to be more consistent.
And Johnson drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. The Jazz with another miss. The Suns leading. Pass to Kaminsky. Payne with it. Lets it fly. To the paint. Here's McGee. Good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And that's a wrap with the third.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at point. That's the group for Utah right now. Back to Whiteside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Clarkson for 3. Pass to Oni. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Gay. Here's Paul. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Oni. Booker defending. Down low. Here's Gay. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Now the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Crowder with it. Defended by Bogdanovich. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Banked it in off the glass. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up. And Crowder with the jam.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Booker. Inside. Ayton passes to Paul. Booker for three. Here's Ayton. Clock at 6.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field. They have no answer defensively inside.
Ball against Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Payne finds Johnson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Pass to Gobert. Can't hit that one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they control the boards tonight.
That's his second personal foul.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Outside Payne.
Rudy Gay. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he drops the first.
For Phoenix. Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Honey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. With the drive. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Suns fast break. Basket's good.
Landry.
And the Suns lead by 15.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Ingles, good.
Well, a combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
Pass to Shaman. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter here. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Ingles. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Execution by Whiteside there on the pick and roll. Flawless. Diving right towards the basket and getting the ball in ideal position.
Now here's Johnson. 30 seconds left in the third. Up top, McGee. Kaminsky, left side. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Payne outside. Rebound, Utah. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Whiteside's gotten his second bucket.
Quick elevation for a 5. Makes him deadly on the interior was Whiteside.
The kick out to Johnson. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Paul. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Suns lead by 11.
Well, poised play from Chris Paul, alliteration at its finest too. Clock winding down, he knocks it in.
Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. To the inside. Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Crowder. Back to Bridges. Outside Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. Utah shooting about 56% in this one. Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. The kick out to Conley. The three from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Here's Paul. Connects on the 17-footer. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Crowder finds Paul. Outside Booker. Shot from the wing. Got a piece of it. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Paul passes to Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
And an intentional foul right there. Saric checks in for the Suns. McGee comes in for Crowder.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Here's Whiteside. That one's good for 2.
Whiteside beats everybody to the ball, but then maybe the wingspan helps out. 7'7". Reach over the top,
2
snatch
minutes
it.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Saric. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges finds McGee. And here's Booker. Ooh, ripped away. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. The shot by Conley, no good. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And Saric throws it down.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Ooh, McGee with the block. Here's Saric. Back to Bridges. Lets it go. The second effort. McGee passes to Paul. Here's Bridges. Here's the 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
When you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Conley against Paul. And the shot no good, a bit short. So the Suns win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can beat.
Stunning view of the moon. And nothing.
Thank you, Kevin.
Interesting, DA. Thank you. I'm checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And the post players for him, Kleber and Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith in at the three. Dallas moving it around. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr., fun to watch.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey front, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Now the pass to Porzingis. Now Kleber. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
He's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Now, here is O'Neal. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Doncic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got his second bucket.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
From the arc, Conley finds Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Doncic. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jazz trail by 3. Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Kleber with the bucket.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. O'Neal high post. And he lays it straight in. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And here is Kleber. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. 1:07 left here in the first quarter. Doncic against Conley. Here's Mitchell. Out to Conley. To the inside. Gobert. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert. Doncic looking it over. Fires the 3. That shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Conley with the 3. Bogdanovich wide open. Offensive rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here is Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Kleber kicks to Porzingis. It's deflected.
Wow. I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovic. I mean, the effort was great, and the shot block was a surprise.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's good for 2. Hardaway has got 8.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handling.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Jazz have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. That one goes in. He's got 7.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Brunson the pass to Bullock. Brown outside. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Bullock. He's covered by Clarkson.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding. Getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Clarkson looking for an opening. He dishes it to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Bullock.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Pop. He's covered by Clarkson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Brown. Over Ingles. And it's Brown missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Brunson the pass to Brown. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. 1:12 left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
It's stolen by Brown. It's Powell with the drive. And that one, good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Right side, the pass to Oni. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Bullock missing. Jazz leading by 6. And taken away by Brown. Knocks it loose. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
On the wing, Engel. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter was all about Rudy Gobert. He had 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney Smith. And the post players for him. Kleba and Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Kleba. Lays it up and banks it in. Kleba's got 6.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. He was all alone on that one. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Doncic passes to Kleba. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Lock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. He's got 10.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch and shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
And that one is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Hardaway passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, guys, this is the danger Porzingis poses in the open floor. He's excellent at getting to his spots.
Outside Conley. Mitchell finds Gobert. Porzingis with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Finney Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Conley feeling it out. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 1.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
The drive by Doncic and the dunk by Doncic.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. For three, Mitchell. The Mavericks pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Jazz substitution.
And first time out of the game called for Utah. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's Brunson. Kicks it to Powell. Brown wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 3. Here's Ingles. And he converts the layup. Ingles has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Brunson the pass to Brown. To the left side wing. Ball stolen. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Clarkson dishes to Gay. Whiteside, high post. Gay inside. Guarded by Powell.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
Brown kicks to Powell. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And there's the pass to Oni. Nice ball movement by Utah. He hangs. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And here's Bullock from the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Mavericks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Whiteside is out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. No good from Finney-Smith. Utah trailing here. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell right side. Gobert trying to get open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Doncic, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Doncic kicks to Porzingis, down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway from outside. They get it back. Powell knocked loose. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity, and the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Brown is checked in for Porzingis, and it's Sterling Brown in for Powell.
Moses Brown.
Mitchell against Hardaway. To take the lead. Brown against Gobert. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked by Brown, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Mavericks leading. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. Conley against Doncic. For 3, Mitchell. Outside Conley. Feeds it to Whiteside. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Mavericks leading by 4. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. He kicks it to Brown. Down low. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
Jazz trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Doncic dishes to Brown. Releases. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And the Mavericks call time here. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Mitchell gets to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And then Mitchell with the double.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Next to Mitchell, launches it. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Jazz trail by 3. Mitchell passes to Whiteside. Count the basket and the foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the 2-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field. And it's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Doncic against Conley. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Conley, the pass to Whiteside. Money!
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside. and finishing with force.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
On the wing, Dasha. Over by Conley. And here's Porzingis for a three. Connects from downtown.
You know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moments. Why? He's an impact player.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Doncic outside. This is it to Hardaway.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
On the floor. That's it.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the 3. And here's Doncic outside, sinks it from distance.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Crowder with it. Now Doncic defending. Inside. Paul can't get it to go.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there. Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy, but you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Now here's Doncic. Takes a three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the three-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
Outside Booker. First quarter of play, a minute in. That one goes. Count it. And the pairing between Luka and KP, positionally, skill-wise, Doris, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he can fit with absolutely anybody. But chemistry is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Ayton finds Booker. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Back to Powell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Paul. From downtown. Hits the three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Doncic against Booker. Shot clock at 6. Paul with a steal. And here's the fast break. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And here are the Mavericks now, leading by 5. To the inside. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Paul passes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first. Ayton finds Paul. Down low. Here's Bridges. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Here's Doncic. Stolen by Booker. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so here's Phoenix. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Shot clock at 5. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. They double team Paul. Here's Crowder. Inside. Here's Booker. Uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got his second basket.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
And here's Doncic outside. Wow, that's good.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
24 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Crowder. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Finney Smith. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
And so it's Dallas. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Doncic finds Porzingis. Back to Doncic. On the take, and Doncic hammers it home.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Ball passes to Ayton. Ball against Hardaway. The three. Pass to Booker. Lets the three fly. Here's Crowder. And the Suns get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Doncic against Booker. For three, Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Doncic against Booker. Out to Powell. Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe doors. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. That started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Ayton, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Doncic with a block.
Hard work.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Powell passes to Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Powell. To the inside. Lets it go from 14. And that one's good. Porzingis. And the Mavericks lead by 11. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, who would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Kleba. There's the drive. And finished off by Kleba.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Payne. Kaminsky against Kleber. Outside Johnson. Brown with the steal. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson passes to Brown.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Back to Shamet, to the paint. Lets it fly. Kaminsky. Can't get it to drop. Oh, big D that time from Kleber. Here's Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for the
both free throws, good from Brunson. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Payne. To the middle. Brown against McGee. Second chance shot. 4 seconds left. Called in by Brown. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now. And they'll go to the line. No good on that one.
Moses Brown.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Shamet. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Now here's Brunson. Over Payne. McGee with a steal. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in a good situation. Up by 13 points to close the...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. From the get-go, it was Dallas who came out strong. They launched into a 6-0 run.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court right now for Dallas. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Doncic against Paul. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Doncic with it. Give him 8. Hardaway on the wing. Shoots over Paul. Hardaway, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more?
Crowder, it's good on the putback.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Porzingis, high post. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Paul finds Crowder. Now Bridges. Shoots. And that one hits the back iron.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 assists in the game. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Assisted by.
And the Mavericks lead by 17.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Payne, pass to Kaminsky. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Brunson. From the arc. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Payne. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
Brunson passes to Brown. Here's Bullock. Back to Kleba.
2 minutes remaining in the
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Johnson finds Kaminsky. Brown against Johnson. And Kaminsky gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Pass to Brown. Outside Brunson. Offline with a 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Payne, pass to Johnson. Brown with the steal. Here's Bullock. And it's good for 2.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Payne against Brunson. Pass to Shamet. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Johnson counted from distance.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Now Brunson. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
There's the 3. Shamet, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Kick out to Brown from behind the arc. The rebound by Shamet. Up top, Kaminsky. 3 seconds left. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Crowder. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Left side Booker. 6 to shoot. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Doncic on the wing. And Doncic hammers it home.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Ayton inside, guarded by Doncic. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Powell finds Doncic. Powell with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And the layup is good off the glass.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Mavericks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Over Booker. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. And Booker with the jam.
A part of that is recognizing the spacing, and Booker so good at finishing on the break.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Got a hand on it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Clock at 4. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Booker over Finney-Smith. And it's Booker again missing. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. And they recover it. Finney-Smith up top. Crowder with a steal. Ayton passes to Booker. Soft touch off the glass. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
And here's Doncic outside. Dallas no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Luka Doncic.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Booker. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic, no good. Yep, count it.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now here's Doncic. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one to walk into enemy territory.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Phoenix, Arizona. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for DH.
Thank you, Tim.
You too. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly, Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in its small forward. A nice shot by Booker. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Conley. He feeds it to Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film. Seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Conley against Paul. The pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton. The feed to Booker. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Now here's Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Rebound by Mitchell.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ayton against Bogdanovich. Ball outside, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Utah's on defense. Pass to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. 5 to shoot. Ayton finds Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. And taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Ayton throws it down.
The quickness of Chris Paul isn't limited to just his offense. He is an amazing defender who can really rack up the steals.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Gobert. Mitchell dishes to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Goes back up. Mitchell passes to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Utah gets it back. Passes it to O'Neal. The Jazz again can't hit it. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. Moving it up. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Booker outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Rejected by Booker. Inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out to the right wing. And taken away by Paul. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Suns ball. .54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Ayton against O'Neal, and Ayton gets double teamed. Here's Bridges, makes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ayton finds Paul. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell leading the charge. O'Neal against Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Mitchell. And that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Sun. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. No good from Booker.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Conley with it. Ayton's there. Conley gets the bucket.
Assisted
and this game is tied up now.
I really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match up with this blinding speed.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. As a nice new contract.
That's a great dunk.
Freakish,
yes.
athletically.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Booker against Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Paul looking over the floor. Kicks it to Bridges. Booker in the corner. 5 on the clock. He had stolen by Ingles. Here's Oni, defended by Paul. They now take the lead. Gates got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Just 4 to shoot. Paul, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Gay left side. It's over Payne, and that one goes long. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Shamet the pass to Johnson. Kaminsky kicks to McGee. Now Payne. The pass to Kaminsky. There's the double team from Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the paint. Kaminsky finds McGee. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. McGee's got his first 2 points. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
To the inside, and finished off by Kaminsky.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Pass to Kaminsky. He dishes it to Payne. This one for 3. Suns keep it alive. McGee. Johnson, the pass to Payne. Here's Kaminsky. McGee trying to break free. And it's McGee with the jam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for Utah.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Payne looking around. And he makes good on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And taken away by Johnson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles.
That's his first foul. Second team foul.
Gets it off. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Scoring-wise.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the blocks.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 6. Shamet with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. It's deflected. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Mitchell puts it up. Here's O'Neal. The shot's good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Paul dishes to Booker. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Gobert against Paul. Booker with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Here's Mitchell. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Phoenix leading by 3. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Booker outside. Down low, Ayton. 6 to shoot. Here's Crowder, and he uses the glass on the way. And now a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bridges. It's up a 3. Rebound, Utah. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Passes to Booker. Shoots. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And Utah again with the bucket.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Ball passes to Booker. Stolen by Conley. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. So they take the lead.
Mike Conley.
Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Crowder. Shot clock at 5. And Booker kicks to Paul. And the Suns miss again.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Johnson, and it's Kaminsky in at the 4. Here's Oni, defended by Paul. The shot by Oni, no good. And he commits the intentional foul. And Phoenix making a change here. McGee's checked in.
First team foul.
Suns trail by 7. Paul with the ball. Booker dishes to Bridges. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The offensive rebound, McGee. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
From 15 feet away, the shot will not fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Over Bogdanovic. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
Mitchell outside. The pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to McGee. Gobert against Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And here are the Suns now. Utah leading by 5. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Paul. Stolen by McGee. One-on-one fast break. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Conley against Paul. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Dishes it to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges passes to Ayton. Here's McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Another miss by Utah. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. Saric is checked in for Phoenix. And Utah also making a switch. Whiteside's checked in for O'Neal.
On to the floor for the Jazz.
4th quarter keeps moving right along. 2 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes.
Paul passes to Booker. And McGee kicks to Bridges. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Suns lead by 2.
The right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Mitchell. And they get it. Second shot opportunity. A 3-ball. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Paul against Conley. It out to Booker. Saric passes to Booker. Bridges with it for the 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
We've got 1:13 left here in the 4th quarter. Outside Conley. To Mitchell. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Ball against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell dishes to Whiteside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Paul outside, and here's Booker from the arc. Utah with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Booker outside. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Mitchell against Booker. Now, here's Mitchell. And he drives in. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Suns foul.
Rudy Gobert has real enthusiasm for the game. You don't earn multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards if you're not passionate about it.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. Timeout called. The Suns, they're trailing by 1. 1 second left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Kenny Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Now here's Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Connects from downtown.
You got to be cognizant of the fact that Porzingis has this shot in his arsenal, and he's always ready to take it.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Up and over Hardaway. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Doncic outside. Inside. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot won't fall. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Now here's Doncic, guarded closely. To the paint. Now Finney-Smith. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Conley. And the layup is good.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Pass to Powell. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Hardaway. Again the miss by the Mavericks. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Down low. Bogdanovic. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Powell. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell with the ball. And stolen by Hardaway. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Doncic with the jam.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Doncic against Conley. Up top, Powell. Outside Hardaway. And here's Doncic. To the inside, Powell. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Gobert passes to Conley. From deep three-point range. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Doncic. And that one drops for him.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Here's Conley. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic outside. Out left to the wing. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Porzingis. Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Conley against Doncic. Outside, Finney Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Powell. Unable to get that one. And Utah will come the other way. Conley on the attack. Nice move. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time. Just a nanosecond late.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Doncic against Conley. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Back to Finney Smith. Puts up a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney Smith. O'Neal misses. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Doncic finds Hardaway. Right side, Finney Smith. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. From deep. They grab their own miss. Gobert with the bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
1:56 left in the first half. Here's Brunson. Kleba, left side. 20 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Kleba's got his first points of the game.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A line change here for Utah. Here's Brunson. And he converts the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
The Jazz have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Outside, Ingles shoots over Brown. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And Whiteside gets the double team. Takes a 13-footer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And here comes the break. Here's Ingles. The quick look, no good that time. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brown finds Kleber from about 16. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Brown.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Clarkson with the ball. And the first half now in the books. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 steal. And that
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Ingles against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Now here's Hardaway. Over Clarkson. A rebound by Whiteside.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Ingles from outside. And no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16, so he may be young, but he's well seasoned, and he's been at this for a long, long time.
Doncic, good.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Clarkson outside. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Gay outside. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Kleber with a steal. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Doncic. Now Hardaway. 5 on the clock. And here's Kleber from 13. That one is off. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Kleber with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time. Creatively sending that one home.
Utah has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. Driving inside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovich, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Hardaway finds Kleber.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Bogdanovich. No good there. Oh, great D that time from Kleber. Back to Porzingis. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And now just a three-point Jazz lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
A line change here for Utah. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Brown, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Brown comes in for Finney Smith. Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Brunson is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And they're running. And Brown with the stuff.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Very important points. I mean, they're trying to hang on to this lead now. They needed that.
Yeah, they had been watching him kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Pass to Bullock. Now here's Brown. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Brown inside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Mavericks trailing. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Moses Brown. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Brown in at the three. Doncic against Conley. Doncic, no good. Utah's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Over Cauley-Stein. Conley passes to Gobert. And they'll turn it over so they can get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Whiteside, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Doncic, here we go. Oh, the bucket. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal... foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Doncic outside. He nails it, and we're tied. Doncic has got 7 points here in the quarter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Hardaway against Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Misses the layup. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Cauley-Stein. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Pass to Whiteside. Back to Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Utah. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Cauley-Stein. And here's Finney-Smith. Checked by Mitchell. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. And it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And Utah calls time here. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end, putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it. Guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
When you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Hardaway. The 3-ball. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. On the wing, Mitchell. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Conley. Mitchell's got 20 points.
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Looking to end the run. Pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, bangs home the 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Gobert with it. Now here's Conley. To the middle. Gobert inside. Guarded by Doncic. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic outside. Doncic is doubled. For 3, Hardaway. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The shot misses. And here's Porzingis. it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. They played the villain tonight.
At forward.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And the post players for him, Kleber and Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And he makes that one. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Jay Crowder. And here is Doncic from deep three-point range. Crowder pulls it in. Paul outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the basket is good. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside Crowder from 12 feet out. That shot no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Paul against Doncic. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Booker in the post. Guarded by Hardaway. No good off the front iron. Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Doncic outside. Here's the pass to Finney-Smith. Outside, Porzingis pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by 8. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Suns ball.
The Suns leading. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Doncic. The shot by Kleber. Wide open. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. To the middle. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:19 left in the first. Ball outside. Hits it from three-point range. Paul's got 7.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% from 3 as a rookie. And now a guy you can't leave.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Kleber. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Booker looking around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Doncic outside to stop the drought. Can't hit from in close.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Here's Crowder. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Porzingis.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Hardaway. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top, up by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. Here's Doncic. Chalk up 2 there. Doncic has got 6.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over. And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And that one's good, Ayton.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Paul. The drive by Doncic. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside Crowder. Hardaway against Booker. Six to shoot. Here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside to the inside. Porzingis. Second chance shot. Out to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Over Doncic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Foul, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending. And here we go, coach's challenge on that goaltending call. Now, the coach didn't think the call was correct.
Reggie Bullock.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Brown, good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Passes it to Payne. McGee against Brown. Down low, stolen by Bullock. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Brown's got the ball. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Brunson.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Payne passes to Kaminsky. This is to Johnson. To the paint. Here's McGee. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. McGee's got his first points of the game.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Brunson, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
36 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Foul the pass to Brown. Here's Bullock. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Payne. Off target at the rim.
He creates such a great opportunity, right?
And so it's the Phoenix Suns headed to the bench with a 7-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50%. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney Smith. And the post players for him, Kleber and Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. Bucket is good.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Here's Doncic. With the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that first.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Booker. Porzingis kicks to Kleber, and taken away by Paul. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Paul looking around, the pass to Booker. Paul dishes to Booker. Inside, here's Ayton. Good, and a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Kleber, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And taken away by Paul. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Booker. Kleber with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 10. Crowder with the steal. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. He kicks it to Ayton. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Kleber. 16 feet away. Porzingis. Phoenix grabs the miss. All up top. Guarded by Doncic. Baseline J on the way. That one wide left.
He's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from him.
Second team foul.
Doncic with it. 7 points in the game. From past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got it back down to single digits for the man.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Booker outside. Here's Ayton. And too long on the shot. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Kleber. Hardaway against Booker. Hardaway, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Count that one. And the Suns lead by 9.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's Finney-Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Doncic outside. In the corner, it's Kleber. Crowder with the steal. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. Bridges with the board. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Ayton. Crowder's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've had active hands in a 4. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Mavericks trailed by 11. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Payne, JaVale McGee is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And yes, it's good. Well, Phoenix shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Payne with the bounce pass. Passes it to Shamet. Takes the 3. That one's not going to go. And it's Dallas the other way. The pass to Bullock. Back to Powell. Pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bullock. Shoots over Shamet. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Bullock. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Payne passes to Shamet. Back to Payne. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. McGee dishes to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Shamet. Shoots over Bullock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A different look for Dallas. Zinkas is checked in for Dwight Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Dario Saric subbed in for Crowder. Now Doncic. He dishes it to Hardaway. Oh, good on the triple. Booker with it. Now defended by Cauley Stein. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Booker the pass to Saric. Here's McGee. Saric right side. Over Cauley Stein. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his first foul. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Brown. And here is Doncic. Here he goes. And Doncic throws it down.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Paul finds Booker. Here's Saric. Back to Booker. Over Hardaway. Misses off the right iron.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Cauley Stein stepping up huge from KT.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Paul dishes to Bridges. Paul pitch to Bridges. Down low. Stolen away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
I'll tell you, we're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the 1st quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Fast break Dallas. Porzingis has got the ball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Maybe the length coming into play this time for Cauley Stein is he's up and over the top of everyone.
Paul outside. And the pass to McGee. Back to Paul. Knocked away. Doncic with the steal. Cauley Stein passes to Doncic. Cauley Stein dishes to Doncic. Clock at 6. Offline with his 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost Paul.
The shot's good from Paul.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And they double up Doncic. Looking for Cauley Stein, and he gets it there.
Cauley Stein doing what he does best on offense, looking to throw it down.
41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Ball against Doncic. Ball goes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Phoenix also making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Dario Saric.
Forget about the size of Willie Cauley-Stein because of the way he moves out on the floor. Great job of drawing the foul in the paint that time.
Can't sink it. And that was an important free throw.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Got it!
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 2. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And this percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.